Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today we're going to do another board game unboxing of an expansion that we to a game that we unboxed earlier. Well, quite a couple years earlier. On one of our favorite games called Grand Austria Hotel. This was on Kickstarter, and it's the Let's Waltz expansion, and this is actually a series of 5 different modules, some big, some small, to the base game, which really didn't need an expansion, but so we were a little bit leery because we liked the game so much about getting the expansion, just because we wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to take away from the actual game, which is very streamlined and definitely one of our favorite games of all time. But anyway, we decided to bite the bullet, and we got this on Kickstarter, and it's by Lookout Games, and the same designers of this did the original game, Simone Luciani and Virginio Gili. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, so without further ado, let's check this out. I apologize for any glare or whatever in the background. It's shiny, so it's going to reflect a lot of stuff in the background. We do have an additional light in our studio here, but we're working on getting it brighter and everything. And again, we still have access to this studio. We'll eventually be moving to a new studio, but for now we're still in this one, which we've done a lot of our unboxings in recently. So let's check it out. So nothing specific on the back, no texting or anything like that on the back. It's pretty much the same thing as the front cover. So let's open it up and see what's inside. So it's a very thin box, as you can see right here, but it's super heavy. So it's definitely packed with a lot of boards and a lot of cards, and let's take a look and see what we find. So this should take care of some of the glare, definitely. Alright. I don't know if this is going to stand up, but probably not. So I apologize if it's... Let me see if I can get it to stay up here. There we go. So, alright, yes, it's definitely jam-packed with stuff here. And one of the main reasons we decided to get it, too, is because it's upgrading a lot of the components, which were normally... a lot of the cubes were cubes and everything, but... So we have our champagne bottles here, which is new to this game, which you're going to use in the Let's Waltz expansion. I think these are your regular meatballs right here. And, yeah, so I think, maybe it doesn't include the, I thought it did, but anyway. So champagne in here, and then these tokens, which you're going to use for the different player colors. So, alright, let's take a look and see what we got here. So we got 3 new die, which are used in one of the modules for the, I think it's the characters module, which you're going to be able to hire people for a turn if you want to. Like Albert Einstein, famous characters, I think. Albert Einstein or Al Capone or who knows what. Just famous people from the past. I don't know if there's Al Capone. I know there's Einstein and other scientists and things like that. So this right here, let's take a look at the instructions first, so you can kind of give you a prelude to what we're going to be looking at here. So here we go. So dinner for 1. What's this right here? Oh, this is a solo variant. Which is another reason why we got it, because we like to play solo sometimes. So it's another solo variant, which it looks like it includes an AI deck, which we like. And then, let's see, the base game. And then, of course, a play. So Leopold is going to be the AI you're going to be playing. Shows you how to play him. And then, yeah, module 1 is the Vienna ballrooms, which is the meat of the expansion, which is all the ballroom dancing, which you use the champagne for. So that's how you do that stuff. You're going to be choosing 3 out of 5 rooms, I think. And then you have celebrities, which I think are the famous characters. Shows you how to use those and how to incorporate them. Then you have, this is kind of cool. This adds an asymmetric thing, kind of similar, I guess, to Marco Polo, which Simone Luciani helped design, was one of the guys on that. They're one of the designers. But this is asymmetrical hotels, which have special powers, depending upon what type of hotel you manage. And I think there's 20. No, there can't be that many. That's the Leopold. I'm not sure, but there's, I'm not sure how many hotels, but we'll find out. So 1, 2, 3, it looks like there's 4 hotels. I thought there were more, but I guess 4 different types of hotels. And then finally you have your real small module, which is just a start player. So normally, if you were like you get 2 turns every round, and if you were like the first player, you'd have to wait until, if you were playing a 4-player game, all the way until 8th. So you take the first and the 8th turn, first and the last turn, which can be a lot of downtime, but this kind of fixed that. So it's basically, if you're first now, you go 5th, and if you're second, you go 6th, second and 6th, and if you're third, you go 7th, 3rd and 7th, and then you're 4th, you go 4th and 8th. So there's not as much waiting in between turns, which is, kind of a simple fix, but so it looks like the solo variant isn't compatible with everything else is. And then you have module 5, which is Would You Like Some More, which is basically just more components, and I think extra cards and stuff like that. And then it shows you how to combine the modules and everything too. So that's basically that. And then here's all the stuff inside the Let's Waltz. Let's see here. So, and then the Vienna ballrooms. So this is a little bit more in depth of you get choice of 5 different volumes. You pick 3, and then you have rehearsal room boards, which are going to go. Each player gets one of those, and it gives you little bonuses as you spend your dancers and everything. Oh, I know what this is. These right here are where you're going to place your, I think there's probably stickers to place your dancing waltzers there. So I think that's, yeah, that looks like what it is here. As you can see there. You're going to be able to put stickers on. Yay. And then, got a weird smell to the book for some reason. It doesn't smell like a usual book. Kind of has a weird smell to it. And so how to set it up. So your ballrooms are going to score each differently. You have a balcony on on the top floor of the ballrooms. And how to implement them in the game. Basically, you're going to have a choice of either sending after you serve the guests in the game, you're going to have a choice of sending them either to a ballroom or to a room. And then you have your famous celebrity tiles here, celebrities, and how to implement them. And then your unique hotels. Yeah, so let me see how many hotels. Let's see if it says here. So it said 4. Oh, that was for that man. So let me see. Did it show you how many? Oh, look at this. Okay, 10 hotels. So they only showed 4 in the main book, but there's 10 different hotel entrances. Okay. So that adds a little more variety. I was going to say, I thought there were more than 4. You're going to only use 4 at one time, of course, in a 4-player game. And then here is just basically more Emperor tiles, more staff cards, and more objective cards, and then how to combine the modules more specifically. So this goes into more in-depth. Gives an appendix to all the different types of ballrooms, how they score, and then the celebrities, how each celebrity works. And then, yeah, just different new staff cards and stuff. So you have like a dancing master, a violinist, a concert maker. So basically, people you would assume are associated with music and stuff. Pianist, ballet master, trumpeter, handmaid. So, and then other guest cards right here. And then, yeah, there's a lot of different, looks like a lot of different new cards in here. And new objective cards with champagne bottles on them and waltzers and stuff. And then some new Emperor tiles also. Wow, big thank you list. Alright, so what's this right here? So this right here is you can do achievements. So I think the solo player is like an achievement list you can get. So, or I guess you can just play it with when you play in your regular games. First to score 250 points, first to fully occupy their hotel, complete all objectives, and so forth. First to play 13 staff cards, and so there's a whole bunch of these. And it looks like there's some on the back. And then some achievements from each of the modules. That's pretty cool. And then, there we go. Here are the stickers. Oh, boy. So you get all these Walters right here. So you're going to put all these stickers on the on these things right here. So stickers there, and then so it looks like, I don't know how you would, so I think you have to put some of these stickers on the game boards too, which I'm not really looking forward to. So we'll see. We shall see how these go. Okay. And then you have your decks of cards, so we'll go through the decks. Alright, so these are all the new staff cards. So I think it replaces every staff card, because on the staff cards before they were like cubes and stuff on these, but now they're going to have like better iconography, like wine glasses and coffee. They're actually going to look like cups of coffee and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. So let me see if I can get into a better position here to show you these. So these, let me think here. Okay, so these are the staff cards. Actually, these are guest cards. Sorry, these are guest cards. So I think they redid all the, I want to say they redid all the guest cards. So I'll start with the sculptor. So it's a musician, composer. So these must be the new ones. That's like Strudel up in the corner there. Yeah, they're kind of cool. Photographer, vocalist. So they're not specific names, they're just kind of generics. But cool nonetheless. Yeah, so these are all new ones right here. But I thought they redid the regular ones too. Maybe they took the names off of them, I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't recognize a lot of these, so these are very generic-y. But same type of things. Yeah, the artwork is nice though. Anyway, so that's kind of just how these go. So I won't go through every one, just kind of go through a few of them. Looks like you have some right here you can make your own guess, which is kind of cool. So it looks like you got one of each color. You can make your own guess. And then just starts at the beginning again. So that's cool. And then you have, I forget what they're called, the goals you gotta try to make. They get some kind of a weird name. I can't remember, like presidential awards or something. Can't remember what they're called, but see if I can find it quickly and what they see what they are. Yeah, they just call them objective cards in the book now. I think they call them something different in the base game, but they call them just objective cards in here. And so let's see what we got here. looks like you got this must be the AI deck, so it probably gives you actions that AI can take. Choice of 3 actions and some rewards and stuff. Yes, this is for the solo play. You probably don't, I'm not sure if you use all of these at once or if you use just a select few or whatnot. Okay. So that's, I think there's 20 of those, and then you have the objective cards here. So these got a lot of champagne in them. And some dancers, ballroom dancers. So I think this is the first to have 7 champagne bottles, first to have 7 ballroom dancers, green rooms for 4 guests, I think. And then this is to have 3 of each of the 4 main resources. Yeah, just other different goals. And then looks like there's some of the guests here. Eliza Doolittle and Marie Antoinette, Lord Mayor of London, Great Gatsby, and Daisy Buchanan. So I think that's cool. So these are some more like famous people. These are different from the famous. And then you have your some new staff card, manager's son. And then some how to score, some scoring cards. So this is with the new one with the champagne and everything. And it looks like some more AI cards for some reason. So I think there's 2 decks. It might be an easier and a harder deck. This one's the light brown one in the back. And then the other one's like a dark brown. So maybe 2 different sets of AI decks for solo play. Yeah. Alright. And then we'll get to the, I think there's one more deck. So I think they did redo all the guests. Because there's another big pack right here, which has all the guests inside. And I definitely have to order some more card sleeves because I ran out again. I sleeve everything I do, so all my games. So let's see here. Yeah, so these are just, they're going to be the same as the old cards, except you're going to change the iconography in the corner here to match like real items and stuff. For some reason I thought I was getting upgraded coffee and strudel and all that stuff, but maybe I didn't. Or maybe there's another box that I didn't take out. So if I do find another box, which I think maybe there is. Yeah, now that I think about it, I think there is another smaller box that goes with this. So I may be doing a Let's Waltz Part 2. Or splicing this with the other video. But we'll see. Yeah. I can actually... Yeah, because I'm not doing it on my iPad. I can do it on this. And yeah, that's cool. The Phantom of the Opera there. Yeah, so some of these are new, I think, and some of them are not. And then you have some new staff cards. Dancing Master, that would be new. Violinist, Concert Master. And they give you, like, you trade in champagne for victory points, or every time you roll a 1, you get a victory point and a champagne. 3 champagne for this one-time thing. So they're basically all going to be ongoing, like once around, once just a one-time deal, and then at the end of game scoring type stuff, I think. There should be some end of game scoring, yeah, right here, end of game scoring. 2 points for every set of dancers. Harpist, cellist, so different parts of the orchestra, which I went over a little bit in the book, The Trumpeter. So every time you roll a 2, he gives you a champagne, and you can hire a staff, or take a staff card into your hand. That's it. So cool. And handmade. So these look like they're new, all new staff for the expansion, which I think you can incorporate. I think you would have to use the Let's Waltz, the first expansion there with the dance halls. And then how to use the different modules. So little cheat sheets on that, how to use the modules. So 1, 2, so modules 1 and 2 anyway. They're the most complex ones. The other ones are just kind of add-ons. All right, that's cool. And let's see what else we got here. So, and you got your baggies, which is always good. We're running low on those too. And I think these are the ballrooms right here. Yeah, these look like the ballrooms right here. Now, take these out. So it looks like you have the Zumspiro ballroom, which whoever has the most dancers in here gets 15 points, 10 points, and then 5. And then you get a second. If you place something in the second row, you get a cake. And if you place something in the third row, so it costs more champagne to place them in the higher rows, but you get more stuff too. You get wine, strudel, and coffee for that. And that's the Zumspiro. And then you have the Goldener Strauss one, which is, I think each row scores, I think, on this one. So whoever has the majority in the rows gets 7. Second place has 2. And then I think if you tie first, if you tied, you have the same amount. If you each have 1, then you add them up and round down. So you would get 4 points each. And these you get on the Emperor track. You get points on the movement on the Emperor track depending upon what row you place them in. And then this one is the Odinsaal, which allows you to flip rooms from prepared to occupied, so without putting a guest in there. And I think it's just simply how many dancers you have. Whoever has the most gets, if by the amount you have in here, right? So if you have 5 or more, you get 25 points. 4 or more, 16. 3 or more, 9. 2 or more, 4, and then 4 points, and then 1 you have 1 point. So that's just only one plus is that one. And then I think also too, if you don't have any dancers in these things when they score, you get minus 5 points. So kind of like an incentive to place at least 1 in there. And then this one is for every 2, you get 7 points, I think, in here. And you get victory points depending upon the dancers you place in here. And then this one is you get money, and this one scores. I'm not sure exactly how that goes, but I think you get 3 points for the third row. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how that scores, but that's a different type of scoring. And some of these you can only use in certain player games there too, so you have to have the right amount of players. And and the two-sided, the double-sided. Oh, so this is the two-sided. So a 2-player game you would use this, and then a 3 or 4-player game you use that one. And then this is, these are for the famous characters. You put 3, one of each color on that. Each round they're available, all the different characters. And then this one is, so we started with that one. So this is for the 2-player side, and then this one for the 3 and 4. So these are all double-sided. And again, there's 5 rooms, and you're going to place 3 in any one game. And then you're also going to place markers above them, each room, to show you. They're going to score in the same rounds that the Emperor track scores on, which I think is the 3rd, 5th, and 7th rounds. And they'll score after the Emperor track. So, so these are your famous characters here. So you have Winston Churchill, Puccini, Mahatma Gandhi, Mata Hari, Agatha Christie, and Pablo Picasso. I think that's a hotel there. That's the Wren Hotel. So you're going to get some bonuses there and some starting goods where you start with. And these are just the backs of those. And let's see here, just a few more things to show here. So I think there might be another box. In fact, I'm pretty sure there is now that I think about it. So if I do find it, I'll go look for it. So you might just see it right after this. So here, again, you attach these and put your dancers on here, and every time you place 1 dancer here, 2 dancers here, 3 here, and 4 here, and so as you uncover them, you get the bonuses. Like, so after you place your first dancer, you get $1. So after you do 2 more dancers, you're going to get 2 victory points, and then be able to prepare a room for $1 discount. Here, after you do 6 dancers, you're going to get 2 points on the Emperor track, and then 1 champagne. And then this is a good one. After you do all 10 of your, if you can do all 10 of your dancers, then you're going to get 2 points, and you're going to get flipped 3 rooms to occupied, from prepared to occupied. So that's pretty powerful. And then there's another one right here. And then here it is right here, the 3rd, 5th, and 7th rounds. Just put these above there, and it tells you when to score them. And then these right here are kind of like bonuses that are going to go with your hotel abilities, I think, depending upon what goals you reach in the hotels. You're going to be able to get discounts on stuff. Yeah, hotel dove. These are for the hotel dove. You're going to get 5 of these, and then you're going to score them as you do stuff or reach certain things. And this right here, I think, yeah, this is a balcony right here. So this is going to go at the on the side of the 3rd floor of one of the rooms, and you're going to get. So if you pay for 3 so there's going to be, and you can place unlimited numbers in the balconies. So it just allows you to place unlimited people on the balcony to score for scoring. And let's see what we got here. Right, so we have an overlay right here. So this is an overlay for the 1 and 2 spots right there. So in the 1 and 2, where you get your regular goods, you're going to be able to also get champagne, but champagne is going to be the least priority there. So you're going to have to, basically, you have to take at least 3 die in order to take 1 champagne. If you take a 6 die, then you get 2 champagne. So 1, 1, 1, or 2, 2, 2, that kind of stuff. And same thing with the wine and coffee. It's the last priority on that, so you have to take at least 1 that has 3 die on it in order to get champagne on that. There's other ways to get champagne too. And then there's a key thing here which allows you to take first place other than the normal turn order. So it allows you to kind of like grab first place, kind of like in Agricola and other games where there's a spot, work replacement spot you take, and you get first place on it, and you get some other little small bonus to go with it. I think you get like 1 good in addition to the first place thing. And then here, looks like, I'm not sure exactly what this is, but looks like it goes on the hotel track. I mean, on the track too. Oh yeah, this is for the first player thing. So basically, this is what you do. If you take the key for first place, you get to pick this 5 different actions. You get to pick. Even if there's no die on them, you get to do 1 action of a strength 1, and you get to take 1 good. So a little condolence there for not being able to take a really strong action. And then here is the new turn order thing. So in a 3-player game, it's 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6, and then in a 4-player game, if you're the first player, you take the 5th action, 2, 6, 3, and 7. So you'd be handed this right here, and that's your turn order there. Before, like I said, it was 1 and 8, 2 and 7, so you had to wait a long time, especially if you were first or second player. And then here, the first player one, I think, is different too. Yeah, the 2-player game, you were 1 and 4, and then the other player was 2 and 3. So, and then on the back is just some more famous characters. So we have Albert Einstein, Sigmund Freud, Marie Curie, Charlie Chaplin, J.R.R. Tolkien, and Elizabeth Maggie. And there's another hotel here. This is the Grandway Hotel, so it looks like you're going to be able to take some Emperor track bonuses that aren't being used in the game and use them for your scoring if you reach certain goals, so that's kind of neat. And then I think this is the last one right here. So here's some more hotels. And then I think these determine, they look similar to the AI deck, so maybe they're something for that. And then the scoring looks like it goes higher. So 225 scoring thing at 300. Wow. And then here are 4 more hotels. So there's the Dove Hotel, which uses those tokens I described earlier with the top and bottom thing. So if you complete rooms vertically in a vertical row, you get a top bonus, and if you do it horizontal row, you get the bottom bonus. And then here you get bonuses. The Kaufman is you get bonuses for every 2 rooms. If you prepare 2 rooms, I think on a single turn or something like that. I mean, if you're complete orders, you get 1 point and then 3 points. So this could be end of game scoring too. I'm not sure exactly. And then this is when you do the objective tracks, you get bonuses for that. And this is a staffing, and that's the Nina's Malance. And then Mayenfels is the other last hotel. And of course you get goods too, in addition to those. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for the Let's Waltz expansion. It's got two main modules, one main one, and one kind of like, I guess 2 main, you could say, with the characters one. And then 3 smaller expansions with some extra cards and stuff. So that's it pretty much to the Let's Waltz expansion. So I'm going to end it now. If I do find the other box, which I'm going to look for now and see if and show you that. It'll be a short little video on, well, a short little extension to this video on the additional player pieces you get with this. So I'm going to look for that and see if there is it. If not, this is it. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, and this will either be the end or there'll be a little break and well, a couple of second break, and then we'll continue with the player pieces. I mean, with the tokens for the goods and stuff. So take care and God bless, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now. Alrighty, well, we're back here, and as we thought, we did find our other box here for the upgrade pack. Right here. Oops. Get rid of my shadow out of there. Sorry about that. So yeah, so this is the Deluxe upgrade pack for the, I think, for the base game, and this is going to include the new tokens for the goods and stuff, for the coffee, strudel, wine, and cake, as well as the I think these might have the new cards in it, which I was talking about in the other video, looking for those. But I think that's what's going to be in here. So again, this is a nice little solid box here. And yeah, Deluxe components to upgrade the older edition of Grand Austria Hotel. So this is something you can get without having to get the other one. If you just wanted to get this instead of the Let's Waltz pack, or like I said, I ended up getting both. So let's take a look at this. So I think it says 120 components or goods or whatever it is. So let's take a look at that. There you go, without the glare. I apologize, a little dark in this room for some reason. I do have all the lights on, so I'm not sure exactly what that is. So here we go. So these are the goods in here. I should take out some of those. And then here are the replacement cards with the, like I said, with the new iconography on them. And then looks like, oh. So let's see. Let's take a look at these first. Yeah, so these are the new tops and stuff with the set of cubes. It's got the actual goods on them. So you can replace these on there. And then I think they replaced all the Emperor track goals and stuff. And then, I'm not sure exactly what that is. Oh, this looks like a money track. It's probably a new money track in this. Possibly. Yeah, so it looks like they have these available for each player. So that's what these are, just 4 of these new money tracks to go beyond. I don't know. Not sure exactly what that is, but it's a money track. And then, oh, these are cool. Got some other components here. So you got like so I think that's probably a first player token there. That's pretty cool, like a little clock bell tower thing. And then you get some, looks like safes. So this must be for the money track. And then some other various tokens here. And all the different player colors. So let's take a look at the what I really wanted to see is the different goods tokens here. So you have a cup of coffee here. I'm trying to show it to you without getting my fingers in the way. So it's a cup of coffee. Let's get the little handle on the side. See if I can show it to you without getting my finger in the way. See if I put it on top of this there, that might be better. So there you go, a cup of coffee with the handle. I mean, I've seen better ones, but these are pretty good. Can't complain. And then here's the wine. So a glass of wine. But I've also seen worse looking ones too. And then here's your cake. Right there, your triangular shaped cake. And then you have your, looks like your strudel here. And I think those are the 4 ones, yeah. So the coffee, the wine, the cake, and the strudel. So I think 120 of those, which would be 30 of each. So that's pretty cool. And then finally, the last thing is just going to be the cards. So just to show you the big bag of those. And then finally, the last thing is going to be the cards. And I did not bring my glasses back with me, so I'm just going to kind of show you them and not really read any of them. But so it looks like they redid all the staff cards too. Let's see here. Let's get on the staff. Yeah, so these are all the staff cards. Yeah, again, I don't know why it's so dark in here. It is nighttime. Oh yeah, this with the strudel with the cake on there. That with the wine glass. So that's pretty much all these are. This with the coffee. So they just redid all the cards. So these will replace all the cards. Yeah, and mostly it's like I said, it's for the iconography on the strudel cards, you know, on the strudel and the coffee and all that stuff right here. You get 1 of each. Yeah, so that's pretty much why they redid these, I think, for the most part. And then you got some guests right here. So, and again, they just redid all the wine glasses and the wine and coffee on that one. Hopefully it'll show up a little bit brighter in the video. I think it will. Yeah. My screen just looks a little darker probably because I had the battery on. It's on battery mode. Yeah. So this is kind of cool. These are better, definitely, rather than the squares. It adds a little more flavor to the game. And then the other big pack of them. So actually, I could probably just re-sleeve them, take the sleeves off the other ones and put them on these. That way, because I won't need to use the other ones. So yeah, that's strudel and then 3 wine glasses on that one. But I think the artwork is pretty much the same. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just kind of whiz through these a little bit. Some red ones there. Yeah. Green ones. And then these look like the so they probably redid the politics cards. That's what they were called in the original game. I think they changed them to objective cards, but politics cards here they redid also. So it looks like they redid all the cards. Yeah, let's see if there's any goods on. I don't think there's any goods on these. So these are all the politics cards, and then the I guess if they even redid the player aids, which I think they would. No, they actually don't have to. But yep. So that's pretty much it. So a couple decks of cards. Just, and all the different components here. I really like these right here. Like this, the first player token right here. Nice chunky wood, and then the little safes for the money. That's kind of neat. And then some these for the victory point tokens, I think. Oh, actually, they might be medals for the possible. Yeah, no, they're actually for the base game, so they're probably for victory point stuff. But yeah, overall, very pleased with this expansion and in the upgrade pack. So I think it was definitely worth it. I probably would have got just the upgrade pack and not get the expansion, even if it was just the upgrade pack, because it was I think that well done. But anyway, I can't wait to get to the table. I got a friend that wants to play this, so that's kind of why I unboxed it. Well, plus I want to play it too, try the solo mode and everything. So that is it. Let's Waltz and the upgrade pack for the base game, the deluxe version. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, and we will see you in the next unboxing video. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye now.